my first grade scientists. So we have been talking a lot about matter. And as you recall, matter is anything that takes up space and volume. But what you don't know is that matter comes in 3 states. Those states of matter are solid, liquid, or gas. So what we're focused on today is learning the 3 states of matter. So let's go to the first one, a solid. This would be a solid. The green stuff in there, that's not solid. This is a solid. This is a solid. See, I can't change its shape. This is a solid. And as you've been learning in math, the rhombus is a solid. One thing you got to know is that the molecules in a solid are very tight together, stuck together, and they don't move. And they don't take the shape of its container. So let's just take this container for a second. Let's put this. Did it change its shape? Did the solid change its shape at all? Or did it stay the same? Okay, it stayed the same. What about the rhombus? Let's see. Drop it in. Let's see if it changes its shape at all. Can you see it? Did it change its shape? No, it stays the same. And that's what solids do. So there are solids all around you. Now, the second state of matter is liquid. Liquid takes the shape of its container. So inside here, I put some food coloring in it so that you're able to see it, is liquid. It's in a container. Remember, liquid takes the shape of its container. So I've got these graduated cylinders. That's what we call them, graduated cylinders. And we're going to watch as the liquid takes the shape of its container. This one's a small one. Look how high it goes. Ooh! See how it took the shape of its container? Let's notice this side by side. Notice against this one, it's here. Now let's pour it in, the graduated cylinder. See how it's lower? It's taking the shape of its container. Let's do the big graduated cylinder. And that's all in there. See how it took the shape of its container? And last one, and we'll pour all of it in. Got this one. Notice how the liquid actually changed its shape. When we put the dice in, it didn't change its shape, but liquid does. And the third state of matter is gas. Gas is all around us. You breathe it in. The difference between a liquid and a gas is while liquid takes the shape of its container like this, gas fills the container that it's in. If you remember this from a previous lesson, inside this big watermelon is gas. Gas fills the container. And all the molecules jump around, bounce around all crazy town. They're hitting on each other. It's pretty crazy. Or let's blow gas into this balloon. Remember, gas fills the container. So there, it's filled the container that big, unless I put more gas in. And just like that. So I hope today you can say, I know the difference between a solid, liquid, and gas. In a moment, you're going to watch a game show called What's the Matter with Your Matter? Welcome to the game show called What's the Matter with Your Matter? I'm your host, Miss Mac, and before we get started, we're going to meet our judges and contestants. You may recognize these lovely ladies from the kindergarten team. This is Mrs. Peabody and Mrs. Grizzard. Now let's meet our contestants. We have Mrs. Hondra. She specializes in organization and design and teaching math. This is Miss Macaprane. She specializes in reading and keeping calm when all of us are hyped up. And we have Mrs. Kraft, who specializes in social studies and brightening your day and warming your heart with your smile. Are we ready? We're going to ask the contestants. I'm going to tell the contestants what they have, and they've got to tell me if I'm right or wrong. Miss Hondras, you have a gas in your hand.
Well, I know a gas takes the shape of the container or the shape of the room and it fills it up. And I don't think I can change the shape of this. I think this is a solid.
Let's ask the judges. Miss Macaprane, inside that bottle you have a solid. What's the matter with your matter?
This seems like a liquid because it's taking the shape of its container.
Judges, is it a liquid? It takes the shape of its container. Mrs. Kraft, inside that balloon, you have a liquid. What's the matter with your matter?
Well, I'm looking and I don't see a liquid inside of it, and there's nothing inside taking the shape of its container.
So what do you say it is?
So I think it's a gas.
Judges, is she correct? All of these contestants are experts at solid, liquid, and gas. Can you tell a partner or parent what a solid, liquid, or gas does? See you next time.